Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I'm going to show you how to make butter. We're going to make homemade butter. Awesome, really easy to do, one ingredient. Let's get started. All right, so what we do is we're going to take 1 cup of heavy cream, heavy whipping cream, and we're going to go ahead and add it to a mason jar here. Make sure to get it all out. All right, and then go ahead and put the lid on. Get it nice and tight. Okay, and now we are gonna just shake it. You can use one hand or the other hand or both hands, and we're gonna shake it until the butter forms. It's gonna take somewhere from 5 to 15, 20 minutes. So let's just start shaking it. Time to get a workout. And then after a while, you can feel it. Oh, it's not really liquid anymore because it's turning into a whipped cream. Just keep going. And then you can see, if you look in there, we got the butter starting to form already. Just keep going. And after you're done shaking, or as you're shaking and it turns into the cream, you're not gonna really hear anything going on in there for a little while. And then all of a sudden you're gonna start to hear a sploshing. And that is the buttermilk that is separated from the butter. So what we're gonna do now is I just have a bowl here with a little strainer. And this is what we're going to pour the buttermilk in. That is the butter. But we want to be able to store this. And since I want to be able to store this, we need to rinse off and get the rest of that buttermilk out of there. Go ahead and shake that. You can even pour that in there. I'm just going to shake it a little bit. Get that out of there. And go ahead and take the butter, put it back in there. And then we're going to save this buttermilk that we have and use it for pancakes, for buttermilk pancakes, or for whatever else you want to do. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take some cold water, ice cold water, and pour it in here about halfway, top of the butter, put a lid on, and give it a good shake. And the water is going to get all nice and cloudy. That's in there. And then I'm going to strain it some more. We'll get rid of this liquid that's in there. And then we'll rinse and repeat. Set that aside. And put some more cold water in there. Again, about halfway. And we're just going to keep doing this until the water is no longer cloudy after we do it. So just shake it. Doesn't have to be too long, 30 seconds to a minute. Again, if you're going to use this right away, you do not have to rinse it like this. But if you want to store it, you need to rinse it several times. That way it'll last longer in the fridge, about a week, week and a half. Okay, now what I'm going to do with the rest of this is I'm going to take a piece of parchment paper here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on there, our butter. So I'm going to just kind of press out the rest of the liquid. And you can use cheesecloth for this for sure. All right, and now what we have left is our awesome butter. And then I'm just going to take a spatula here and just scrape it all together. And there's a variety of ways that you can do this. You don't have to do it my way. I mean, if you want to add some salt and mix it around all nice and well. And you could wrap it in this to store it, or you could wrap it with plastic wrap and store it in the plastic wrap. All right, our homemade butter is done. It turned out awesome. It was super easy to do, one ingredient. This would be a great activity to do with the family, with the kids. Super easy, super fun. And also, you burn a couple calories doing it as well. And everyone likes to do that, right? A couple tips, make sure once the liquid starts to come out of the butter, after you start shaking it, you'll go through phases, and after it gets past the whipped cream phase, and then the butter forms, and you hear the water or the buttermilk sloshing around, that's when you want to stop shaking it and take that buttermilk out at that point. If you keep shaking it with the buttermilk in there, what's going to happen is it's going to get reintroduced into the butter, and then it's going to change the consistency and it's going to mess it up. So make sure to remove it once that happens. And then rinse it if you want to save the butter for a week or so. Rinse it with cold water several times, and there you go, homemade butter. Go out there and make some. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down in the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care. I put a little bit of this on some homemade banana bread, so I'm gonna dive into this butter. Yeah. So delicious.